so we know and have to funnel what your friends are saying to us and have to figure out why you're such a different person and why you have this vendetta out.
The Kardashian sisters are turning heads once again. This time, not for their fashion or glam lifestyles, but for their dramatic sibling rivalry. Fans have been invested in the feud between Kim and Kourtney, which began after Kim's Dolce Gabbana campaign, a move Kourtney claimed capitalized on her wedding. The two have traded fiery accusations and icy moments ever since. But wait, could the feud be over? Recent photos suggest the sisters may have finally reconciled, leaving fans stunned. Is this a genuine truce, or just another chapter in their dramatic saga? Join us as we dive into the details of their long-standing feud and the surprising turn that's left everyone talking.
You know, they think that we hate each other. Also, I so badly wanted to be like, by the way, I never knew that call was filmed.
So the feud between the two sisters ignited shortly after Kourtney married Travis Barker in May 2022. While many celebrated Kourtney's big moment, Kim seemed to have other priorities. Just days after the wedding, Kim launched her Dolce & Gabbana campaign, sparking tension that hinted at deeper issues. This bold move didn't sit well with Kourtney, and it marked the beginning of a very public sibling rivalry.
I just don't think it's cool the way that that particular thing happened.
You stole my wedding country and my wedding performer.
I need Kourtney to not be so annoying with the stick up her.
And Kourtney's response is definitely not what fans were expecting. She accused her sister of using her wedding to put herself in the spotlight. And of course, she was going to sit back. The two got into an ugly conversation and haven't been able to meet their paths ever since.
I'm a little Dolce'd out, so I probably won't come, but I'm always supporting you of what you're doing.
Yeah.
I just don't think it's cool the way that that particular thing happened.
And as soon as Kim's campaign made rounds on the internet, Kourtney decided to break her silence and call her out. She said, "I think it's that you saw this thing that was mine, her wedding, and that wasn't yours. And that you wanted it, and you took it and made it bigger."
She's putting out all these vibes from my wedding with looks that we so carefully curated, and then putting it into the fashion show.
She also said, "I have a happy life, and the happiness comes when I get the fuck-uns away from you guys. Specifically you. You cannot stand someone else being the center of attention. You came to my wedding, you couldn't be happy. You complained from the second you got there till the second you left. That's what it's about. Forget about you couldn't be happy. You couldn't be happy for me. You couldn't be happy that I was the center of attention and you weren't." And Kim said this in response, "You are talking about BS details because it's all your egoistical, selfish mind can think about." Now, Kourtney was extremely furious about the way things turned out to be. For her, Kim copying her wedding and starting her own campaign wasn't something she was okay with. And she made it clear. "When I chose our designer for the wedding, which there was, like other options, but that one felt really authentic to me because we go there every summer for 5 years. It's the life that I live, living la dolce vita with ice creams and paparazzi and all the things that was, eventually your campaign."
Because I'm sure Kim does like being the main character and cannot stand it when any of her siblings have really any success that's comparable to hers.
However, fans changed their views after Kim came forward and accused Kourtney of copying her wedding. According to Kim, she was the first to tie the knot with Kanye in 2014. She claimed that Kourtney decided to copy her entire wedding. She said, "I got married in Italy." Am I saying you copied me by getting married in Italy? Who performed at my wedding? Andrea Bocelli. Who performed at Kourtney's wedding? Andrea Bocelli. You stole my fucking wedding country and my wedding performer. Andrea Bocelli is my favorite male singer of all time, but I'm copying her Dolce Vita lifestyle. Okay, safe to say, the entire thing did pull the two apart. In fact, Kourtney decided to cut off her entire family, including Kris, too, after this drama. However, she has decided to address the matter in the past 2 years. And though she pretended as if everything was okay, fans knew something was off.
So maybe it goes down to the look and the Dolce Gabbana wedding and things like that. But I think it does go much deeper. And the bigger problem is something that Kourtney probably doesn't even really want to talk about.
And Kim was on the same page. Here's what she had to say. "I think there's this huge misconception that Kourtney and I hate each other. We really don't." Meanwhile, Kourtney added, "We're sisters." I think people forget. I'm sure a lot of people have had crazy fights with their siblings. Maybe ours are more extreme? I'm not sure. I really don't know. If she needs something, I'm there. If I need something, she's there and will always be that way no matter what we're going through. Kim and I are great. Everything's back to normal. We get along. We really connect over the kids. I can't even believe that a second of energy was wasted on that feud. However, it seems like the feud has taken an unexpected turn, and the sisters may have finally reconciled. Why's that, you ask? Well, recent photos of the two surfaced, suggesting that Kourtney is now part of Kim's latest Skims campaign. Kourtney even made a surprise cameo, collaborating with Kim for a striking black and white Dolce Gabbana campaign, hinting that the two might have set aside their differences. The sisters duo twinned in leopard outfits. Kourtney decided to go for a dress, while Kim opted for a structured bodysuit. The two decided to go for messy eyebrow skimming bangs, and Kourtney wore a headscarf for a classic Sofa Loren-style look. What's more, in one picture, Kourtney was seen holding Kim's arm, which made it very clear that the two were back to being good sisters. In another clip, Kourtney was even braiding Kim's hair in an Italian square. As soon as these pictures hit the internet, fans knew instantly that the feud between the two was finally over, which was sort of a big shock. You see, no one was really expecting this comeback. However, it's only a matter of time before the two start fighting on something new. A person commented, "I am Team Kourt on this one." When you watch the episode, you can see that it is not just about the deal. There are years of pent-up frustration between the two. She even says that Kim was working during her wedding and that she wasn't happy for her. I think she feels like she can never have her moment, like it always has to be about Kim. Kris is the one to blame. I get the siblings fighting, but as a mom, how do you cheer to the sadness of your daughter? Her feelings are her own, regardless of what we think. She's entitled to feel as she does. Khloe is another snake. At the beginning, she used to be Team Kourt before greed made her Kim's sidekick. In reality, Kourt is surrounded by people, but she's actually alone. Another person commented, "Kourtney needs to remove herself from Kim and Cole. Rob has issues with Kim, and Kourtney has issues with Kim. It won't be long until Kim finally does something to Khloe." Khloe is so far up Kim's butt because her self-esteem is non-existent. Kim is good at recruiting people as her minions. And that's all for today. What do you think about this situation? Are the two past their feud? Did Kourtney actually forgive Kim? Let us know what you think in the comment section below. And make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to this channel for more videos. We will see you guys in our next video with more updates from the celebrity world.